And now it's time for unboxing this, which is the gas electric water heater. And I think the client Enrique has actually opened this already, but I haven't been in here, so I'm not sure what it contains. Well, I'll show that to you. That looks like the intake and exhaust, because it works off gas and electricity. That's mains electricity when you're in a camping site. So, because before I put any of the furniture in, or even the insulation, I'll get all of the systems in. While everything is open, it's easy to get pipes and wires routed. So like a lot of fittings in there. That's the, you can see that that's a water tap, and this will be a grill that goes over the out on the outside on the side of the van, which lets the fresh air come in and the exhaust gases go out. And you have a controller there. Yep, that's everything you need to plumb the incoming and outgoing air. And then the unit itself, I think it should just come straight out. So, oh, that's a sizable unit. And putting it down next to here, if I was to put it underneath the bunks, then the bunks would have to be really quite high, way too high, but fortunately I can put it in the back. Except no, it would make the back bunk a bit high, so in fact this is going to have to go in the kitchen cupboard, where they've got much more height. Okay, and that's the way, that seems to be the way up it goes. The fixing points there, and that is a, looks like that's a gas tap, and that goes over, oh yeah, I see, goes back over there. And hopefully, what else is it? This is the last thing in the box, and this is an on-off controller. Oh yeah, and you get a low setting and a high setting, and that's already wired into a multi-plug, which goes, is that the same one? No, it doesn't go there, but it'll clip on somewhere. The only thing that makes me wonder is that we obviously have the inlet and outlet here, but I can't see, presumably there's some sort of cowl or plate that fits over here, because you need to get, if that was installed and the wall of the van was here, you would have that plastic cover over there, but you obviously need some way of getting from there to there. I think possibly, oh I see, I think you just have to get some ducting in, some proprietary ducting, and what actually happens is that plate goes over there, that way round, I see, yeah. Then that screws down and ducting comes from here, which they haven't included. So if you're buying these, don't forget you'll need to buy a little bit of ducting as well. And of course, I haven't read the instructions, so I may well have to revise. Now it's some time later again, and I've read all of the instructions and gone on the site on the internet and looked up the installation instructions. And this, which is the inlet and outlet, has to be vented outside the van, and the best place is through the side just in front of the back doors. So that has to go through there, and as you can see, it's not quite long enough to get through this gap and then to the outside. So there is a kit, an extension kit that you can get to do that, and I'll have to order that. But just for the moment, that's where the gas and electric water heater will be installed. And then there's a bulkhead coming across the front of here, in which these controls will be mounted. That's for the gas control when you're using it for gas, and this is, get it the right way up, is for the electric control. So I'll have to leave that for now, because the next thing to unbox is the diesel heater. And I'm expecting this to be a bit easier to install. I think mostly because the inlet and outlet pipes come from the floor. So that is your diesel tank, which is 10 litres, that's a good size. And that's the diesel heater itself. And in here we have, looks like a bit of ducting to control stuff. I think there's probably a pump in there as well. Well, I'll get the camera up on the tripod and we'll unbox the rest of this and have a good look at it.